new ideas, and new religions. In the later Vedic period, the Upanishads were composed. The term Upanishad means sitting close to. It refers to students who sat near their guru to gain knowledge. Great scholars and religious leaders discussed about the Vedic literature and about God and the purpose of human life. Their discussions and debates form the Upanishads. Upanishads talk about two main concepts: Brahman or God or universal soul, and Atman or human beings or individual soul. The Atman can attain moksha or salvation from the cycle of rebirth by doing good deeds. In the lesson, The Vedic Age, we had studied about the caste system that had become rigid and the Shudras were exploited in the society. Such people wanted equality and a better way of life. The rituals had become expensive and complex. Common people could not understand Sanskrit language, and the mantras and hymns uttered by the Brahmins had become very complex. They wanted simple living and simple religion. It is during this period, around 6th century BCE, that two great preachers, Vardhamana Mahavira and Gautam Buddha, were born. Thus, Jainism and Buddhism, with their simple teachings, became popular during this time. Vardhamana Mahavira. Mahavira is regarded as the real founder of Jainism. The followers of Jainism are called Jains. They believe in 24 Tirthankaras. Rishabhadeva is said to be the first Tirthankara, and Mahavira was the 24th Tirthankara. Vardhamana was born in 599 BCE in Kundagrama near Vaishali in Bihar. His father was Siddhartha and mother Trishula Devi. He was married to Yashoda and had a daughter. At the age of 30, Vardhamana gave up his family, kingdom, and became an ascetic or sannyasi. He meditated in the forest and at the age of 42 attained spiritual knowledge. He was called Jina, meaning conqueror of self, or Mahavira, meaning great hero. He spread the message of Jainism and died at the age of 72 in 527 BCE at Pavapuri near Rajagriha. Teachings of Mahavira. Mahavira taught right faith, right knowledge, and right behavior. These are called Three Ratnas or three jewels. Mahavira believed in ahimsa or non-violence. He taught his followers not to speak lies and not to steal others' things. He opposed caste system and rituals and sacrifices. He thought that people should be treated with respect and compassion. By following these, one could attain salvation. The Jain literature, Angas and Purvas, are composed in Prakrit language which common people could read and understand. The Dilwara temple at Mount Abu in Rajasthan, the Gomateshwara statue at Shravanabelgola in Karnataka are best examples of Jain architecture. Jainism split into two sects, the Digambaras or the nude and the Shvetambaras who wear white clothes. Gautam Buddha and Buddhism. Siddhartha was born in 567 BCE in Lumbini near Kapilavastu in Nepal. His father was Suddhodana and mother Maya. He lost his mother at an early age. He was married to Yashodhara and had a son named Rahul. Prince Siddhartha was very anxious to know the outside world as he knew no sufferings. One day, with his charioteer, he secretly visited his kingdom. On his way, he saw an old man, a dead body, a sick person, and a sannyasi or an ascetic. These four sights changed his life completely. He left all his luxuries, his family, and went into the forest to meditate and search the truth of life. He attained enlightenment at the age of 35, meditating under a peepal tree at Bodh Gaya in Bihar. Thus, he was known as Buddha or the Enlightened One. His first preaching was at Sarnath. He founded a new religion called Buddhism. Teachings of Buddhism. The noble truths include life is full of misery. Desires is the cause of our sufferings. One has to overcome his or her desires. To end the desires, we must follow the eightfold path, that is, right observation, right determination, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right memory, and right meditation. By following these eightfold paths, one could achieve salvation or moksha. Buddha preached non-violence. He condemned animal sacrifice. He opposed caste system. He preached moral values like honesty, kindness, and respect to elders. He preached in Pali language which could be followed by common people. Buddhist literature is compiled in 3 books called Tripitakas. They include Vinaya Pitaka, Sutta Pitaka, Abhidhamma Pitaka, written in Pali language. The Buddhist monks live in monasteries or viharas. Stupa is a place where relics of Buddha or other monks are preserved. The Sanchi Stupa is a famous Buddhist monument. Chaityas are prayer halls. The Chaitya at Karli is famous. The viharas were built in one single rock. Great kings like Bimbisara, Ashoka embraced Buddhism and spread the teachings of Buddha to different countries like China, Japan, Tibet, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, etc. Buddha died in 487 BCE in Kushinagar at the age of 80. Hinayana and Mahayana are two sects of Buddhism. The followers of Hinayana believe Buddha as a preacher, and the followers of Mahayana worship Buddha as God. The Jataka tales tell us about Buddha's stories with moral values. It is believed that Buddha is the 12th incarnation of Lord Vishnu. These new religious ideas were simple to follow. They trust on human values and showed a new way of life to the people.